Hangouts on Air is live.
Watch live now. Okay. Now I got it. One live now. I got you.
Finally.
I didn't get an alert last time you did it. I never got it.
Yeah. It was messed up. Thanks, brother.
Go to your chat.
Chat.
Go to the YouTube. Go back to your live event. And then you'll see right like where it says that your live should be.
Where do I see the chat? Where can I see the chat on YouTube?
I'm sure I tell you it's like okay, so you see it's like your icon. It says Google Hangouts on there. All that kind of stuff on the events page.
On the events page, the only thing I have is like events 1. It says new live event, and below that there's like a checkbox with my channel banner, and it says
yeah. So click on your channel banner. Click on your channel banner.
Right. I highlighted it.
No, not on the. Click on the banner itself.
On the banner? Okay. Okay. Right. Right.
That'll open up. See YouTube, and then you'll see the chat.
Yes, I do. Yeah. There's a delay. It's crazy. It just jumped to something else. Hold on. Let me go back to my channel. I don't know what I did. It just jumped to YouTube, like the channel. Wait, let me go back. Okay. I should have moved my computer to the room and like. No, man, I wouldn't be able. I gotta move everything. There's like there's a fan under the computer and like, yeah, there's a, yeah. Can you see me in the chat? Yeah, I'm typing in here. Say again? Yes, I do, yeah. Pop out chat. Right. Right. So you can put two windows side by side, and then you can see your Hangout and you can see your chat at the same time. I got it. Yeah, I see where you're going.
Yeah, exactly. So now, on your Hangouts, at the top, see the invite top left icon beside the microphone.
Right. Yes. Okay. Share the permalink bookmark and come back anytime. Send invite as, okay.
Or just click on copy that Hangouts link.
And then paste it in the chat?
And then paste it in the chat.
Yeah, DM's here. Yeah, DM jumped in. Let me see. Yeah.
What up, dude?
Get out of my hangouts. All right. I'll see you there, man. Thanks a lot, brother. Yeah. Thanks, man. Ciao. DM, what's up, brother?
What's going on, buddy?
Lots of trouble getting into lots of trouble getting into live stream, but no, I figured it out. I don't know. I did it last time. It was so easy that I didn't bother to really memorize, what I was doing, and then when I tried to do it in a rush today, I totally bungled it. So K-Town was just going through, he was just showing me what's up. How you doing?
I'm doing good. What are you doing? You just wanted to figure out how to do this, and then you're gonna start doing live streams, or what?
Well, I want to do live streams from. I basically want to do live stream from the beach. So I will bring my gear to the beach, and then I will need to have a mobile internet connection, which no problem, I can get that. And then I will live stream from the beach. So I will do I will actually a wild collect, But I think there's no way I can wild collect without a cameraman. Take it down. There's the link. Right. Can you see the links? It's just a little above. Anybody wants to join in, you guys can all join in if you want. I don't think they use drywall in the Philippines. It might be concrete. Yeah, it's concrete. So I want to do wild collecting on the beach, and I want to stream that. Like I want to do that live. I could always film it and then upload. Yeah, I could stream from Cebu, but I don't want to take a plane to, I'm not. If I'm going to take a plane, I'm going to jump on a C-130 and I'm going to go to Mindanao, and I'm going to stream from there. But that's more complicated. Like I'd rather just drive. Yeah, okay, I'll get some once. I'd rather just drive like 2 hours, because there's a pretty nice beach. Actually, the PG is pretty much the diving and snorkeling. How to say, like capital, quote unquote, of the Philippines. So and I'm about 3 hours away by car from there, maybe 2.5 hours. So Cebu is really out of the way, but yeah, it'd be fun. It'd be fun to do a little traveling, to show you guys where the beaches are all over here. But I haven't even done one remote live stream yet. So I'd like to get a few under my belt, and then maybe we can travel around. That would be awesome. I'm actually here. I'm in a house. I'm in Dasmariñas. And like that's about 40 kilometers from let's say Makati, something like that. How do I choose names? Manage moderators. When I do that, it doesn't do. Oh, it's opening up in the background here. I see.
Right. Yeah, that's cool, man. I'd like to come there. I want to go there.
Yeah, you can come down anytime you want. You can bring your family here and just tell me. Obviously, you got to tell me before. You're in the U.S., right?
Yeah.
So you need a visa, I think. But don't worry. I think you can get I think you guys get like 30 days like a visa, and you can come down here and just tell me what you want to do, what kind of vacation you want, and I will send you all the whatever you need to choose before you come down. Paste new moderators channel URL. I don't understand. Paste new moderators channel URL. New moderators channel. How do I get your channel? So I have to go to everybody's channel?
No, he wants you to go to the. He wants you to give. You need some mods in here. So what you're gonna do is go to.
It says community settings. It says automated.
Yeah, you're gonna go to your control room. You're gonna go to your control room. It's got like a little handle with some lights, and to your left, it'll say control room. You're gonna click on that, and you are in a modern video. Okay. And then you're gonna be able to see everybody's. Well, you'll see everybody that's in the chats or in the hangout. Basically, who's in the thing, and then you make them who you want to be a mod.
Here, okay, you click on the name. Okay, add moderator. There you go.
Yeah, you want to have some people to watch because you're gonna get trolls and people that come in here and just even when you're doing something, they're just gonna wanna, idiots, young kids that probably don't have nothing else better to do. Saying things inappropriate things and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay, I did it. You just click on the name, and then
yeah.
Somebody's setting off fireworks here. You hear that? Bang, bang. Maybe you can't hear that. You hear that? No?
Yeah.
Somebody's setting off some kind of explosive. Wow. It's the middle of the day for me here. It's sunny outside. I wish I could have moved the computer. Damn it.
What time is it there?
It's like 1:30.
Wow.
2:52. Sorry.
Wow, it's only 12:52 here at night. Yeah. Yeah. How do you say that? Yesterday for you.
It's yesterday for me. Let me get some water. I'll be right back. Hold on. Yeah, I'm back. Is anybody else joining? K-Town, you joining?
He needs you to drop him a link.
Right.
Not a link. He's gonna give you his email. He said.
Okay. yeah, having multiple computers is awesome. I just dropped a link in the chat, no?
Actually, what you're gonna do is he's gonna, if you have his email, you're gonna go into Google Hangouts, and then when you click on where is it at? Showcase. No.
Got it.
Where you get your link at? Remember the link that you copied? You're gonna below that. It'll say email where you can add somebody.
Oh,
So it's not
okay.
the top one; it's the bottom one. You would type his email in there, and then you send that to him.
Okay. Invite as email. Invitation posted. I was leaving. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, slowly but surely, man. Better late than never.
You got her. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete my email. Why is
I already deleted your email on the chat. I haven't really set up my my internet. Like I don't know if you guys know, but in the Philippines, it's very slow. Like the what? Where do you, wasn't K-Town here? Dave,
Yeah,
wasn't K-Town in the Hangouts?
yeah. He was just here. I don't know what happened to him.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, like I don't know if you know, but Philippines, like this service is very slow. Like it took them 6 months to move my my internet connection, which was pretty hard on me. But anyway, like now that it's moved, I've had it for about 3 weeks, and now that it's moved, I'm going to set up my my router, my switch, and all my networking gear. Once I do that, I'm going to have a lot more features on this network, on this internet connection. So when I do that, I'll be able to like remote into my own network. So it's going to allow me to do a lot of other stuff. As a YouTuber, we really have to have a lot of, you know, you need the equipment for the actually for the aquarium, and then you need the equipment for the networking, and you got like, I'm a network engineer, so no problem. Right. I can set whatever I need up, send it again. Okay, we good. I sent. So yeah, I you know, like it's not easy to do quality live streaming and get down. It's not easy to do quality live streaming along with, you know, like the expertise that you need. Like you need to be multifaceted. You know, you need to be you know, you need some kind of expertise with a reef tank, and you also need to be quite knowledgeable about that. You need send it in. Okay, so K-Town, you're good.
Yeah,
you're in here, right?
Yeah, I'm back in.
All right. What happened, man?
Oh, I went to the YouTube and accidentally started up the YouTube, and then it knocked me out of Hangouts. So Rookie mistake.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Big Easy.
Hey, what's up?
Not much.
Yeah, so once you do this a few times, Rip, it'll just be like second nature for you.
That's true.
Yeah, I'd probably be even good not. Yeah, thanks for the help, man. We appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem, but
So what are you guys
have
up
stick
to?
together.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
just
it's
woke back
Go
up.
ahead, go ahead.
I just woke back up.
Back up?
Yeah, it's nighttime over here.
I should talk softer. I shouldn't talk so much. I'm gonna wake everybody up.
Lauren say, Marky Mark in the house.
Marky Mark
Mhm.
and the Funky Bunch.
Mm.
What time is it there now, Rip?
It's like 3 o'clock, 3 p.m.
3 p.m.?
The sun is shining here. It's like,
Yeah,
it's exactly
3
3.
p.m.
I should have moved my computer though. I should have moved my computer to the fish room, and then like you guys would have seen it's like beautiful here. It's daytime. I want to show.
Next time.
I really want to set it up on the beach, and then like have you guys, actually see that, to see how beautiful it is here. Philippines is incredibly beautiful. I have to say.
Yeah. Nicer than Montreal?
Yeah, Montreal's actually pretty nice.
It is.
Actually, Montreal's pretty nice for what, where it is and what it is for a big city. But, I mean, no comparison, like, to Philippines, like, no comparison.
Yeah.
If you, when I point the camera at the rocks and you see, like, people talking about getting a cleanup crew, all I need to do is, like, lift a rock and you'll see, like, anything that you want.
Yeah.
Anything that you want. Literally anything that you want. I'm just dying to show you guys that. Like, you want Nerite snails, you want Ceres snails, Sarius snails, you want anything you want, you can just go pick it up, and as many as you want.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
How long
literally
have you been
so
there
many.
now?
I've been here for 4 years now.
4 years, yeah.
So next week I will get a confirmation on my project. We had another talk this week, and like I will get a confirmation on my project. So I don't know if you guys know about that.
Yeah.
You heard me last time.
And make Davis a mod.
Okay.
He's a good guy to have in there.
Roger that. I don't know.
So what's up with you tonight, DM?
Not too much. Just bored.
Yeah.
Can't sleep. Just hanging out, staring at my fish tank.
Aren't the lights off?
And I just got my reef brights on.
Oh, just, yeah, okay.
Just if they're kind of high too, it's just everybody's sleeping except for my big fish. He's just cruising back and forth. So tank's coming along though. Everything is coloring up. I mean,
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I'm really I'm changing out my filter socks twice a week.
Yeah,
and it seems to be helping. I'm doing 10 probably 10. I think I'm doing a little over 10 gallons every week, so like 40 gallons a month.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Just to kind of do trace elements and stuff, because I don't want to I can't afford to do a 50% water change on the system. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, I guess I could, but
I'm doing 60 gallons every week right now.
oh wow.
Well, right
Yeah,
now.
I mean, I have the salt. I mean, I got the salt where I can do it. It's just I'm just not wanting to. It's working right now, so
Yeah. No, I got diatoms and some algae and hair algae in my one tank, so I'm just trying to get that under control.
yeah, everything so far is. Yeah, I'm really even my nanotech is doing really good. I got the controller for the AI, so I can adjust the lighting.
Yeah.
So all the corals that I got tons of frags of like red Monties and green star polyps, and I'm gonna bring to the store and I'll get credit for that. So
Yeah. That's good. You got to pay for them radions.
yes,
The problem here is we can't get the equipment.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess, yeah.
That's the problem.
did you
Like,
say it's against the law, isn't it? To own a fish tank?
No, it's against the law to actually to remove coral out of the ocean.
Without a permit.
Yeah, if you don't
Yeah.
have a permit, like a express like a permission, you cannot take coral out of the ocean. But you have to understand that like the way things are here, it's not it's not like there's the enforcement of laws is not done as rigidly as explicitly as it is in the States. Like in the States and Canada, like if all basically the enforcement is done in a way that is very strict. And here, the police are very. I don't want to use the word lenient, but they're very like they're mild. They're not like they enforce the law when they want to.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's not really enforced. Like easy does it here. So it's easy for me to go to the beach and like pull whatever I want out of there. No one's gonna check me. No one's gonna. No one's.
Yeah.
No one's gonna like. No one's on you. No one's watching you. It's pretty lax. And if you have coral in your tank, you're not gonna come to your house and bang down your door and say, "Hey, you got coral. You go to jail." It's not like that. But if you're a business, and let's say you're a restaurant and you have like this huge reef tank in your restaurant, you're eventually going to get caught, right? And they're going to take the coral away. So if you're a business, it's more obvious, and eventually you're going to get caught. You'll be fine, So, but if you're just a home aquarist, no problem.
Yeah.
They don't really enforce that, but it is illegal. So I need to be careful what I put on a live stream.
Yeah.
You just take the water right out of the ocean?
Yeah, I use natural salt water from the ocean. Part of it is I was doing some testing for my project. Like I'm testing the quality of the water, like what life is supported there, and so I need to travel a little far to get really good water. And I usually do that like as a training. It's part of my training, so I'll do it on bicycle, and I'll load. What's 10 liters? It's 2.5 gallons, like 2.5 gallons, I think. 2.5 gallons. I'll load 2.5 gallons in a backpack, and I'll hike back with that, like on my bike. So, and then what I do is I just invert that container into the sump, but without letting the water come out of the container. So it's, if you can imagine, it's like your water dispenser.
Yeah.
Like when you invert the bottle in the water dispenser, even though the opening is at the bottom, the water doesn't come out until you run the tap, right? That little faucet, that little tap to pour it in your glass. So that's what I do. That's what I do with my sump. And then, but there's no tap. This is like it's open, but it's under the water, so it doesn't, like, there's no air pressure inside the. There's a vacuum actually inside that bottle, so the water can't fall out because no air can get in. Then it just hangs above that compartment in the sump,
Mm-hmm.
and it mixes slowly. It mixes slowly with the rest of the system water. When it takes about like a week to like mix completely, and then I'll pull without letting the water fall in. I'll put my hand, on the opening and remove the bottle, and then swap it out again for a new one. So that's how I continually put salt water in the system. And sometimes what I do is I get krill, and I put krill inside. The krill has a it's very hard to
In the feedback there. Yeah.
That's my sound bar.
I love your sound bar.
I know I hate it.
Sometimes I bring krill back. Can I?
Yeah, just
Big,
mute
can I
yourself,
mute?
Big, so that, and then if you need to talk, unmute yourself. There you go. Thanks, bud.
So yeah, sometimes he's got a short in his mic, he's grounded.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes I bring krill back, and then I feed like live krill, actually, to my tank.
Cool.
So, but I want to set up a bunch of stuff. I just got here, so I don't know if I'm gonna stay in this house or if I'm gonna. This is gonna be something permanent for me.
Are you allowed to get like packages? So like if somebody wanted to send you something like modern, up to date stuff, or do you guys different electricity or what?
The problem is that we're 220 here, so even if I ask my friends to send me stuff, like I wouldn't be able to use it because I would need to put a transformer in front of that. It makes it very complicated to run. You probably run lights, because I need to use like a step down. It's 220 here. It's 60 hertz, 220. So they don't have the same. They don't have the same power as you guys have in the States. So it makes it a little bit more complicated to run stuff. Like I wouldn't be able to run an Apex.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, that really sucks. So what I'm thinking of doing actually is if I buy this, if I stay in this place, I will redo the power. I will have like a completely different circuit, like 120 and 120 60 hertz for my fish, and then I'll be able to run whatever I want.
You're gonna live there forever, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. Once I start my project, the project will be like, I think it's 25 years. So we will be replanting coral. That's why I wanted you guys to come down, like I wanted you guys to, if you want, come down and work on the project, like let's say you guys come down for like 2 weeks or whatever you come down for, you spend a few days working on the project, and then you travel around the Philippines, and I will get you a reliable guide.
So what is this project that you're doing?
It's a coral restoration project. It's like they're gonna build a facility, and then a land-based facility, and then we're gonna replant the coral in the damaged areas.
That's cool.
Hey, Rep, whenever you put a link up, remove it from, just in case a troll comes in and they can just jump into your Hangouts. So whenever you put it up, once the person that you're putting it up for comes in, just make sure you remove it.
I'll do that.
Yeah, one night I was live streaming, I had this troll kept jumping in, I had to shut the stream down, start over.
Yeah, because once they get in, but can't you kick them out?
Yeah, you kick them out and then they jump right back in again because they have the link.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm scuba certified too. I could re-glue corals in the ocean, dude. That'd be awesome.
I think that'd be a lot of fun. We'll need a boat too. Try to get a nice boat. Not something like local.
Yeah, not a weed whacker with a broomstick. You know what I'm saying? Like a stick of gum with, you know, need a gas mask. I don't want.
You would laugh if you only knew. If you only knew. If you only knew.
But it would be a good experience, though. I mean, I would cherish that, though, just to say I did it. You know, get on a boat.
You would love it. You would love it. They have like these traditional boats here, and you would, man. The first time I went out fishing, it's nice, you know, because the weather is beautiful. It doesn't matter that you're literally like a foot off the water. You know, the boat's taking on water. You know, they actually have a hole in the keel, and they have a plug, and you can unplug it. Water comes in to keep the wood humid. Like they don't want the wood to dry out because then the boat wouldn't float anymore. But so you have to bail. You have to bail the water. They don't have any kind of bilge pump or anything like that. I can't remove this Hangouts link. I'm like clicking on it, but nothing happens.
We click on the three dots.
I am, yeah.
And then when you click on it, it should say remove.
Yeah, but that's not coming up.
What does it say when you click?
Nothing, it just doesn't do anything. But I still see it there. The other one I was able to remove, but this one just doesn't want to go. Okay, just leave it there. If somebody messes around with me, have fun.
Yeah. Oh, it's gone.
It's parti français?
Je parle français, oui.
Okay,
it's
so
gone. You did get rid of it.
It still shows up for me.
Yeah,
I
it's
can
gone.
still see it. Yeah.
It's gone though.
Okay,
yeah. Yeah, like AL says, I think you can still see it on your chat, but others can't see it. So you did remove it. Like you removed it, but it's still, even though it still shows on yours, if you removed it, it's gone.
It's good. So it's nice. So I don't know. I don't know what else to talk about.
Just ask DM a question.
DM, when you coming here?
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know. That's a trip that's got to be planned and.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
You know.
Yeah, you can't just jump on a plane. That's not good.
Yeah, somebody's got to feed the kids.
Oh, you'd bring your family, man. Wouldn't you want to bring your family?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Could you imagine? I go there with a 9 and 11-year-old boys, and
I think they'd love it. I think they'd love
they
it,
would.
man.
Well, I'm sure they would, but I wouldn't love having to. It wouldn't be relaxing. Let's put it that way.
You know, like when you come here, it's not like the States. Like when you come here, a lot of the Filipino people, when they travel, you know, when they actually go to a resort, they all bring their kids, and
Okay.
the atmosphere here, it's very, you know, everybody's expecting that there will be some, you know, there will be some children, because when usually the way that most people travel here is not like you're used to in the States. For example, like you in the, like Western people travel, usually they will, you know, if your kids are teenagers, they don't really want to go with you on a trip. You know, they want to stay with their friends and they want to hang out with, you know, wherever they are. But here, and you wouldn't travel with another family. You know, you would travel with, like, for example, you would travel with your wife, and that's it, and nobody else. You know.
Yeah.
And even if you were traveling with another couple, the other couple wouldn't stay in the same room with you. They would get their own room, like maybe in the same hotel if they could, you know, but you wouldn't be in the same room. Here it's not like that. They travel, the family, even a baby, okay, and like even an infant, you know, like, and they all stay in the same room. So there could be like, I don't know, there could be 15 in the same room.
Oh, jeez.
So that's the way they travel. It's very like very casual, you know.
Yeah.
And so if you did, you know, it's totally up to you. But if you did decide to bring, you know, like more than just, for example, someone more than just your wife, it would be pretty much looked upon as normal here.
Yeah.
So it's totally up to you, you know. But yeah, like the way we do things in the West and the way things are usually done here, there's a big culture difference, and there's a big difference in the way things are most usually the usual way of doing it, you know. So that's why, like, when they rent a room, they basically share the cost between everybody so that it's not as expensive as bearing the cost on their own. So it's very primitive. If you want it to be, you can go to places that are very primitive, and there are some other places that are like, I'd say like even 5-star, you know, 3-star, 4-star, 2-star, 2.5 stars, 3 stars is the most common. But there is even some places that are 5-star, like in the PG, like Porto Galera, which is a nice place to dive, but there's a lot of people. But there's a lot of tourists. It's very tourist, like it's not a tourist trap, but
like Mexico, I guess, that way.
Similar. Yeah. Similar. Because all the names here are they were actually the Philippines was occupied. So all the names here are Spanish, like Puerto Galera. It's Spanish, right? So you'll see all the street names, the people's last names, it's all Spanish. So it is similar to Mexico.
And so there's probably not a big you know, aquarium, like there's probably not a lot of aquarius there, are there?
There is, but
it's
not on the scope that we expect in the. See, like when I came here, I noticed the major difference was that the livestock is free, and the equipment is almost, you know, the salaries here are very, very low. and they can't afford the equipment that you are buying in Canada, the US, and in the UK. They cannot afford it. So they use mostly Chinese, like lower cost equipment. But they still reef, and they actually have some nice stuff, some remarkable stuff. And don't forget, like, they just, go down to the ocean and get whatever they want.
Yeah. What about freshwater?
Freshwater here is amazing too. There's actually guppies. They're called killifish, and we have our own shrimp.
Okay.
Freshwater shrimp. All the tropical plants, it's all here. So you go to the river, but the problem with that is that there's no real water management. So all the homes are dumping like raw sewage into the river.
Mm-hmm.
It's not clean. It's not cool. Like it's not like the beach.
Not pristine.
Yeah, you can find stuff, but my friend did a freshwater planted tank. I helped him, and he did his planted tank. I went down to the river and I caught a whole bunch of stuff and I brought back some stuff for him. And he was like, when I finished his tank, he was like, wow. But it's not really that clean,
Yeah, but that's good that they're doing it still, though.
Yeah, no, they do. Like here, the big, like more than reefing, I think they're more into like arowana and like Asian arowanas and flower horns and those type of like freshwater.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was actually thinking of starting a fish store here, like a small specialized fish store, because like once I set up the system, like I already have my system, So if I made my sump a little bigger, like let's say I made the sump a little bigger, like I don't know, like 500 gallons or something, and then just put like I don't know, 30 tanks, like 30. Like 10, like 30-gallon tanks.
Yep.
I could actually, all my livestock would be free, right? I'd just go down and get it, because fish is no problem.
Well, you can go get fish? Yeah, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
They
Yeah,
can
fish
eat
is
it
no
anyway.
problem.
So, yeah.
So I could load up my tanks and like.
Who's going to buy it, though?
Well,
they can just go get it themselves, right?
Yeah, but it's already acclimated. It's already like hitchhiker free.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
So, but there's no profit in it. Like I probably sell like fish here. I wanted to do. I might do I might go tomorrow and do a small video for the fish street. Call it Fish Street here. It's called Cartimar, and I'll show you what it looks like. I'll upload a video.
Yeah.
DM is like splitting.
Night, DM.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed, guys. I didn't want to cut you off, but it's 1:30. I gotta get up in a few.
Yeah, you bet.
It's all good, man. Thanks for joining.
All right, buddy.
Okay, see you next time.
All right.
So I might do a video about that. Like I've been wanting to do that for a couple of weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
Because something always comes up. Somehow I don't do it, but if I do that, you'll see. It's not like a real store. It's like just kind of like a little bigger than a kiosk. Like they have tanks and stuff, but it's like a very, very, very small store. Just enough room to stand up in, kind of.
Yeah.
And it's packed. Their tanks are like packed with fish. It's just like one long tank along the wall. Like there's 3 tanks stacked one on top of the other, but it's a long tank. Let's say, I don't know, maybe 10 feet long. And they have that on both sides of the store. And then they're packed with fish. Like, doesn't matter what. It's bare bottom, and you have like Moorish idol with a pipe fish, and they throw everything into the tanks, you know?
Yeah, doesn't matter what it is. Yeah.
And it's like dying, like it's dying there. Like you see some fish that are dead and dying, and the fish are like $1. $1. It's 100 pesos or 50 pesos. Yeah, $1 or $2. So 50 pesos is $1. So it's $1 or $2, and then anything like Emperor Angel, $1. You know, juvenile. Like whatever they catch. So and they throw it all in there. So they will go to an area. Let's say they go to an area on the reef and they catch like some Mandarin dolphin. Okay, so they will come back with like 20 Mandarin dolphins. And then they're just in those bare bottom tanks. Of course, they will die there, right?
Yeah.
So they keep them until they die. If they don't sell them, they just throw them away. And then the next week, the next shipment comes. Yeah. It's brutal, like brutal. When I say brutal, I mean it's brutal.
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
What kind of tang? Like, what kind of common tangs are there? Like other.
You can get anything, like everything that you see in, like it's mostly butterflies. It's mostly damsels, butterflies, big eye, pilot fish. But it depends where you snorkel.
Yeah.
Parrotfish, a lot of parrotfish.
But they don't, like, the yellow tangs aren't there. The hippo tangs.
We have our own yellow tangs in the north, not here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. We have our own yellow tangs, actually. It's Filipino yellow tang.
And they look similar?
Yeah. It's very similar. Like, it's distinguishable, but it's very similar.
Yeah.
If you have them side by side, like the Hawaiian is, you can see it's a little different. I want to get one. My buddy has one in his tank, so I wanna go out and get. What I do though is I don't try to collect from the reef. Reef collecting, you need a net, and it harms the fish. But my tang, I got it with a net, but I almost died. It's very stressful for the fish to be caught up in a net, and will almost surely die.
Yeah.
It's a gill net. So then what I do is I catch very small fish that are in the tide pools, and then I grow them up. And you see what it is.
How far are you from the ocean?
Right now, I'm about 40 minutes bike ride, 40 minutes bicycle ride. But that beach is not, I don't like it. So I travel about an hour and a half on my bike. And I have like a kind of cooler, small cooler with a hole punched in the top that runs a USB powered little air pump.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I use that. I just put that on my back, and then put a whole bunch of water in there. Put it on my back. Bring whatever I want back home, and then I triage it here. Actually, Johan, I catch with. That's what I wanted to tell. I wanted to make a video for that. You guys are using nets to catch your fish. The fish can see the net; it will run away. You can't catch a fish with a net. You should use a transparent plastic.
Yeah, Tupperware.
Something that's transparent. I use like a Coke bottle, the bottom of a Coke bottle, and just run the fish. They can't see it. they can't see the plastic. They don't know what plastic is. And they can't see, it's clear plastic, so they can't see it. They just run right into it. And then you can easily catch them stress-free.
Yeah. Johan is always catching his with his hands anyway. So he shouldn't be LOLing. That's what he does. Because it's...
I caught a mimic,
fish.
like 3 weeks ago, I caught a mimic octopus with my hands.
Mm-hmm.
About the size of my palm.
Nice.
Is your mic fixed, Biggies?
Think so. I hear that cat again.
Just
Yeah, I fixed it.
He never
Good
runs
job,
out of appetite.
Yeah.
She's always hungry.
I got rid of that.
Yeah, no, you're coming in loud and clear now.
The sound. No, it was a TV set sound bar.
Oh, okay.
So like every time I turn the TV set off, the sound bar want to get feedback on it.
Yeah.
I don't know when to start doing that.
Where are you, Biggies? Where in the States are you, man?
Oh, I'm in Cleveland, Ohio.
How your tanks doing, Big?
They doing okay.
Yeah. That's good.
One day I might graduate and get some saltwater tank.
And anything new? You get any new fish or anything?
Oh, I got some super reds.
Oh, yeah, I
Plecos.
saw those. Yeah. Saw those. Those are nice.
Yeah, I love them. They 4 months old. Can't wait to breed them.
What do they go for, price wise, like to buy them?
2.5 to 3 inches is $9.50. Certain sites.
Yeah, so you could breed them and make a couple of dollars to pay for some fish food.
Oh yeah, I got Plecos now. Bristol nose, some brown ones.
Mm-hmm.
I got a couple of albino ones. And the albino ones taking forever to grow. I was weird when I looked up and I said, "Wow, I got some albino Plecos from some brown ones, huh?"
Had that happen. Yeah. It happens, I guess.
Forever to grow.
Yeah. How old are they now?
I got one big one, but a lot of times they don't make it.
Yeah.
Because they so odd, though. And I stopped breeding them because I got addicted to breeding them, trying to get the albino ones, and I ended up getting more brown ones than I did albino ones.
Yeah.
So I said I gotta get her a break. I'm overworking her.
Yeah. She's gonna start charging you.
Baby factory.
That's why I end up getting that other channel, Puckle Whisper.
Okay.
You breed Pleco?
Yeah, I breed Plecos.
Nice.
There's so many different ones. It's unbelievable.
It is. But nobody want the common Plecos no more. They want all different special Plecos.
Yep.
If you get a good inbreeding pair, and that's something happened to that one, you're gonna be going, oh God, just paid $100 for the $200 for these Plecos, and one of them passed. you go crazy.
Yep.
That's one thing I'd
Go
love
broke.
to get into.
Plecos?
No, like breeding fish.
Oh, yeah.
I love the
It's
breed.
it's real hard in the saltwater side of it.
Yeah, I
Except
mean
for clowns.
saltwater. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd
except
love
for
to. I'd love to breed the cutting edge. You know, like they can actually breed yellow tangs now.
Yeah, they're starting
Wow.
to have success now, yeah. Same with the hippos. They're starting to figure out how.
You can make some money
Mm-hmm.
if you get successful breeding some saltwater fish in your house.
Yeah. Yeah,
More
yellow
for
tang.
like.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say more for like not really for the money side of it, but more for the disseminating the knowledge, like and you know, saying okay, this is how you do it. You know, like
Yeah.
If you want to breed yellow tangs, like this is how you do it, and more for on that side, of course, you know, you need to make money to survive, right? But
Yeah.
more for the how can I say, to enable others to replicate the same kind of, or facilitate, if you want, facilitate the breeding.
Yeah, because a yellow tang here goes for, $70. So,
Yeah, here it's not available, but you won't see yellow tangs. You'll see scopas, you'll see mimics, you'll see others, maybe not too many yellow tangs, and you certainly won't see any from Hawaii because that's never going to happen.
Yeah.
But we have our own, but they're rarely. Thank God, they're rarely collected because it's not down here. It's all up in other part.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what Jesse was talking about. They take us in the fish store. We be like, "Wow, look how cheap those are."
On the
That's
Philippines,
saltwater fish in Hawaii.
yeah,
Hawaii, yeah.
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 But their corals look ugly. They got some ugly looking corals in the ocean in Hawaii.
Well, when they're in the ocean, they don't look that spectacular. But when you color them up in some aquariums, they sure do transform.
They don't look right at all.
Mm.
Put
When
it
you
back.
sorry,
Go ahead. I was done.
what I was going to say is when you come here, I don't know if you know what the traditional boats look like. They have like a kind of like a ballast on the side, or like there's a rail on each side of the boat. It's like a canoe.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of canoe style, but there's a rail, support rail on either side. So, and then what they do is you put your snorkeling gear on, and then you hang on to that rail, and the boat goes very slowly at the front of the boat, so you don't get the propeller on your legs, right? But like you hang on to the on the arm of the support, and the boat pulls you very slowly across the top of the water. The coral is about 10 feet deep, so maybe double your arm's length or something like that.
Yep.
And you're going right on top of the coral. I'm telling you, man, it's beautiful. You will see like bubble tips at 2 feet across.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's spectacular. Wow. I really want to film that.
And what's
the problem
the
is that when you're doing... Go ahead.
I was just going to say, what does the coloring look like on the corals? Like not the bubble tips, but like the corals themselves.
It depends on the height that they are.
Yeah.
But if they're at the right height, man, it's spectacular. Really, honestly.
Yeah, okay. One day I'll see it.
I'm here now,
in the
man.
ocean.
I'm here now, so I'm all your guys' ticket to the Philippines.
Yeah.
And Indonesia too. I have people in Indonesia. They will be your escort there if you want to go there. But I'm not too keen on Indonesia. It's beautiful. Maybe Bali is the exception.
Yeah.
But you don't need me for Bali. It's fine.
And then, of course, the Great Barrier.
Yeah, but it's expensive in Australia.
But just as far as the experience, to say,
yeah.
You know, I've seen the Great Barrier.
Yeah, I've been there.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. I've been all over the world, man.
Yeah.
I've been all over the world.
Yeah, it's one of my definitely one of my things I want to do before I die. On my bucket list.
See that Great Barrier.
Yeah.
Not as good as here.
It's just it's not that it's any better or not. It's just what it is, right? Like the largest the largest natural structure in the world, you know, on the planet.
Yeah.
And just to get us, like you see it on, you know, in video and whatever, but you don't really, once you see it, I'm sure it's a lot different. Like
On the documentaries, what they show you is they edit the video. They show you the nicest parts.
Of course.
And then, they grab the nicest parts and they show you the nicest parts. And for them to actually get that video, they might film for 2 weeks, you know, in lousy places, and then find a nice spot, and then get you that, you know, to put out that video.
Yeah.
But here, man, everything.
Oh, really? So it's okay. Yeah, it'd be nice there's places where you can leave your hotel room basically, or your cabin, or your hut, and walk out and snorkel out to the reefs. That would be nice.
The problem here is they don't offer custom diving. That's the problem. Yeah. Like let's say you go to the PG, like and I talk about this place not because I'm not picking on it or being negative, like trying to be facetious with this, but the only reason I reference that is because that's where most of the people scuba dive and snorkel when they think of coming to the Philippines. Because why? For no, you know, it's not especially, but it's because that's where most of the tourist facilities are located, in terms of like making it easy for tourists, people who are coming here by themselves, that they don't have any like Filipino guide or anything like that, and they want to, let's say they're from Korea, a lot of Koreans here, and they just want to go to a place where they will be able to do what they want, you know. So they're paying for their vacation, and then they're coming down here and they're, you know, snorkeling or diving, whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
So that's where the facilities are to be able to do that, and then so that's why I referenced the Puerto Galera. But actually, they only, so let's say you want to dive, and I've done this research, they only allow you to dive the way they want. And these are major resorts, not like small resorts. These are like major resorts.
Yeah.
You have to dive the way they want you to dive. And if you don't want to dive that way, then you're not going to dive at all.
Yeah.
So in other words, they have a boat that's uncovered. They have like a Western boat, you know.
Yep.
But it's uncovered. It's not covered. And here, like, wow, the sun is very strong. You cannot go on the ocean and stay there for like hours. You know, you will get a sunburn. You will get. It's not comfortable. You can't do that. So you'll go out. You'll dress up. okay? And you won't get dressed in 5 minutes. It takes you, you need to get dressed up. You need to get out of your street clothes, put on your wetsuit, put on your gear, and then prep for your, because you're not the only one on the boat, right? So they need to prep everybody. And then you will go out with a bunch of other divers, maybe like between like 7 to 13 or something like that. And then you will go out, it's a 10-minute trip or 15-minute trip by boat. You will do your one tank, let's say 45 minutes for your tank, 40 to 45 minutes. And then you will get back on the boat and you will come back. And then if you want to go again, you will need to rinse and repeat. Yeah, you will pay again. So what the hell is that? What is that? That's more frustrating than anything else. So what I'm trying to do is set up like custom diving, where you leave in the morning, you stay out all day, you have lunch, you catch your fish, you cook your fish, let's say on an island at lunch, you you digest, let your meal go down. Meanwhile, you're doing something else. And then you go out again in the afternoon and you come back around 4 or 5. So you're out them. So when you travel here, you travel like how many hours to travel here? 24, 30 hours plane, flight to get here. And you will what? Do 40-minute dive or 40-minute dive?
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, no, I totally get you. Hey, I was asking how much does that cost?
Yeah, I saw that. The dives are, it's $60. $60. It's about $60.
Okay.
For one dive. Let's say between $40 and $60 for one dive. It's 3,000, like 3,000 pesos.
Okay.
Something like that. 1,000 pesos, $20.
Much. Only $60.
Yeah.
But $60 if you want to do it more, like if you want to do more than 40 minutes or 60 minutes of diving, then you have to keep paying $60. That's what he's saying, yeah.
But you lose your spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 40 to 60 bucks, but you lose your spot. Let's say the frustrating thing. Let's say I take you out. Okay, the whole thing about diving is that you're going to see a certain thing. Okay, like I have a lot of diving experience. I dove all over the world, even cold water. So when you dive for these kind of dives, it's recreational diving, it's safe diving. You're not diving like 50 feet down. You're diving like 15. There's no thermic line here, so there's no cold water down there. The water doesn't change temperature. It's warm all the way down. So you dive. Let's say it's all reef diving. But there's different places on the reef. So on some of the reefs, there's larger animals, and some of the reef, there's the fish that we see in our tanks. And then on some of the reefs, there's like small animals, like, and that matches with the coral. So when you're in a place where you're really enjoying yourself, how much is left on your tank? Because it took you you have 40 minutes on your tank, let's say, okay?
Yeah.
45 minutes maximum. So it takes you 20 minutes to get there. You spend like 10 minutes diving, and then you're gonna start coming back.
Yeah.
So let's say you found your spot, you want to go back. Well, you lose your spot because it's in the ocean. It's very, unless you have a marker, it's very hard to find something again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's It's about the same. It's about the same. Like if I take you somewhere else, let's say I take you diving. Then yeah, we will go out like the way we want to go out, But you pay for the boat, like we'll pay for the boat, and we'll rent the boat for the day. The boat for the day is about $40, and then like we'll go out. Let's say I don't know. Cape Town comes, and then you come. Okay, so let's say I have a couple of buddies here, and then we'll be like four or five guys, because you cannot go out alone. You cannot go out alone. I already saved a few people here in the Philippines. Like one guy died from drowning.
Yeah.
So you cannot dive alone. That's never going to happen. So, but if you're with a few friends, a few people, then you rent a boat. You share the cost. It costs almost nothing. The gas is $6 for the day, and then the boat is like 20 to $30 for the day, and then so the boat holds, let's say, maximum for there's the guy who's steering the boat, and then you'll usually have his son or something will help him, and then the four of us, like let's say, and then we'll go to one place, but it's a small boat, so you gotta, we can't bring 20 tanks there.
Yeah.
So that's the problem. You need a boat that you can fill up the tank. That's what I eventually, eventually I'm gonna do what I want to do here, and probably have my own resort and dive.
Yeah.
So you got a charter service, you can make you some buku money.
My goal here is, you always need money to survive, because everything's based on money, so no choice with that. But the goal here is to, people don't realize how the ocean is becoming less salty. Actually, the ocean here, like where I am right now, it's not 35. You can see it. It's 30.
30.
And as you go closer to Manila, it becomes 20 and 15.
Oh wow.
Brother, rent a yacht and rent some girls. The yacht don't come without girls.
Yeah. Rent the yacht.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't swim well. Yeah.
I'll never forget these crazy guys here. They want to go out here, Lake Erie, and these girls go down here, a place called the Flats, and they want to go out on the boat. So once you go out on the boat, how you gonna get back?
Yeah.
You gotta do whatever the guy wants you to do, or you gonna have to swim back.
Yep.
They don't think about that.
It's a long swim back.
Woman overboard.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to swim in Lake Erie. That current will suck you right down. I don't like that water. I never go back in that water again. That happened to me before I was in Lake Erie. I don't know. I feel like someone was grabbing you, just pulling you down.
That's not good.
I don't know what that could be.
Anybody can come down, actually. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind if, personally, it's not that I want, people to come down, but I'm just saying that personally, if I knew somebody, if I had known somebody, let's say, long ago, if I had known somebody that was somewhere where I would have liked a vacation, and that they were willing to, there's no problem for them to, they're not busy and they can accommodate,
Yes.
then I, for one, would have loved to know somebody like that,
Yeah.
and then I would have taken advantage of that. So I'm just saying I would have taken advantage of it. So I'm just surprised that you guys are not taking advantage of it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
If I was single, I tell you, I would. But that's, like I tell you, it's not so easy when you got a family and you got to work and you got to, you know.
How old are your kids, man?
9 and 11 and 24.
So they could pretty much stay there if they wanted to. Like,
Yeah, but it's just the cost, right? You're increasing cost every time you add another person to the plane trip.
It's just your flight though. Like
yeah, exactly.
Like the cost is like, I mean, I think with 5,002 people here, you're pretty much living like a king.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you would spend 5,000 if you came here for 2 weeks. Maybe 2,000. Maybe 1.5 per person, you know, like that. And you will eat, you know, in all the nicest restaurants.
And that's including the airfare or not including the airfare?
I think apart from your airfare, not including your
exactly.
Airfare.
Yeah.
I mean, where else can you go for 2 weeks for $1,000? You know, $1,500, and like
wow,
really have great
that's nice for $1,000.
I can go
I mean,
camping.
you will play.
Can't take a cruise for that.
You could probably, if you book your flight early, you could probably get something for what, 9, even 800.
I don't know.
Depends
per
how you fly.
person.
Yeah, per person.
Yeah, exactly. So then
Round trip.
4 people, so there's $4,000 basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like if it gets, when you're adding kids to it, it gets expensive. Where I can jump in my truck, hook up to my trailer, and go out in the bush and spend a week, and it doesn't cost me anything really. Yeah, exactly. I can go camping for $100.
When I was younger, I used to go hunting with my family.
Yeah.
With my uncles.
Well, I spend a lot of time in the bush in the summer, camping and fishing and doing YouTube videos. Go watch my it's Murphy's Aquatics for the Win video, but it's how to set up a backwoods aquarium. I filmed the video while I was camping. In supernatural British Columbia.
There's actually a lot of freshwater fish that you could catch for a freshwater aquarium if you can.
Well, the crayfish I could bring some crayfish home if I wanted. There's tons of. It's colder. You wouldn't have to put a heater on it.
You could actually keep a bluegill. Right? They're like cichlids, right?
Yep.
Oh. That's some good eating.
Yeah.
They small. You forgot we eat bluegills. They small, but we eat them.
When I used to go fishing, we used to catch pike and what's the
pickerel?
Yeah, brochet.
Oh, but yeah, pickerel, walleye.
The only thing I ain't gonna be bothering with the nasty sheep heads.
What is a sheep head? What is a sheep head?
Oh,
what does it look like?
God, it's ugly.
It's like a bottom feeder,
or? It's not a catfish. I don't know what you can call it. It's a Lake Erie fish called a sheephead, and it's ugly.
Okay.
I thought you said a shithead.
It is. It's gross. It's fun to catch it. And once you catch it, you be wanting to don't you throw that thing back in the water. I never forget I caught one. This guy come running for it. I take it. It's got too many bones in it.
How
That's
big
what
is
it
that?
looks like, AL?
Hmm?
Like AL just posted a picture of it, I think. Or posted a link to a picture of it. It kind of looks like a convict cichlid.
Mm-mm. It's gross.
That's human looking teeth, yeah.
But you're the nuts. Sorry, man.
Y'all person, where have Big Easy coming off here grossing us out, folks?
That's some ugly looking. That is one ugly looking fish.
Y'all
That is
thought
an
I was
ugly.
lying to y'all
No,
at
no, I
first.
believed you, but I couldn't reference it in my mind. Now I have a picture.
You gonna go look at it.
Snaggletooth motherfucker.
That's quite something.
You gonna have a nightmare tonight. You're gonna be like, it was Big
Yeah.
Easy's fault. It was Big Easy's fault. Big Easy did that to me.
Yeah, exactly.
He
Wow.
told me to look at that nasty sheep head.
I see why it's called a sheep head now.
The teeth.
Kind of. Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
I'm cracked up here.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Well,
should
these
call it
fish have
sheep
better
teeth.
teeth than I do. Wow.
The teeth have better than I did. Better teeth than I do. Oh no.
That's quite something.
Oh Lord.
I want to get one of
Mm-mm-mm.
those for my aquarium now.
Yeah. Bite your hand off.
Yeah.
Gross. The things is horrible.
I agree with you now.
Bones.
Yeah. Like a
Here,
pike.
here they eat the even very, very small fish. Like, there's no meat on the fish, you know? Like, we look at that in terms of like Western perspective. You know, we look
Yeah.
at that. It's not edible for us.
No.
It's too small, you know?
It'd
Like,
be a
would you eat a
delicacy
tang?
there.
Would you eat a tang? Not because it's an ornamental
No.
fish, but like it's just not big
No,
enough for me.
No, exactly.
So, but they do, you know. The Tamini I have here, like the video that I made, they're gonna eat that fish.
Yeah.
I was like, no effing way. I'm
Yeah.
grabbing that. Like,
Did you look at that last link he put up?
Shopify.
He's got a grill.
Oh,
He's got a
there's
grill?
the house.
Oh my god. Jesus. How did they do that?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure it's
Say
got to
cheese.
be photoshopped. I don't.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I am not going to none of the websites.
Yeah.
I am not having a nightmare.
They probably get
No,
pretty good
thank
size
you.
too.
Fish life is very good. It's the fish life for me.
Oh, I'm at 1%. I'm probably going to drop out here any second. I just realized my iPad's at 1%. I'm going to try to plug
What's
it
that
in,
your,
but my iPad.
what's that your phone? Oh, your iPad.
Yeah, that's what I'm on Hangouts with. Fine.
Where's my? Does he want his link? Does he want a link?
What is it? He's in Washington, so it's about 1 o'clock, noon, midnight. Excuse me.
Look at the teeth on that fish. Oh, God. I'm just checking out the links here, the other ones that he put up. Should call it a sheep egg, should call it a donkey egg.
Mm-mm.
That's the teeth like a donkey. This guy needs braces. How many tanks you got, K-Down? Oh, he's gone. I saw the tanks behind him last time when I was on his live stream. We got 4 or 5 tanks behind him.
Everybody disappearing.
You're still here.
Yep, I'm still here. I'm a night owl anyway.
Hey, whatever happened to Fishy Snowman? Like, we all jumped off his live stream, but he never came. He never came down here.
I know. I just woke up. I don't know what happened. I'm confused.
Anybody want to jump in?
I knew Cop was I woke up, he had it in my hangout. And I went over there and it was showing you how to stream.
Hmm.
And next thing I know, I was half here and half asleep.
Okay, Happy. Thanks, man.
Well, Dan go? Oh, I have to bounce. He always got to bounce. It's hard to catch up with Dan. What
How
happened
many
to
tanks?
Cop? He just disappeared.
You mean
He's lurking.
K-Town?
No, I said Cop. He disappeared.
Oh, the aquarium cop?
Yeah.
You have to arrest somebody.
He must be working tonight.
K-Town, how many tanks you got, man? I saw a lot of aquariums back there. Oh, 7. Sorry, you put it up before.
Mm.
Wow, 7 tanks. How big is that? How many gallons are they? I know you have one big one because that's the one we always see on the live stream for salt. For salt, and okay, it's a 180. Are they all plumbed together, your salt water?
Y'all had 30 Celsius over there today.
In the Philippines? In the Philippines, Biggies?
What do you say he has? Oh, 180, 260s.
Some beautiful setups, man. In the West, well, like I mean, Canada, US, UK, some people have some beautiful areas. Wow, beautiful setups. Huge
I want the
tanks.
kind of mail go on strike.
I wouldn't know. I'm not following up on current event stuff. I'm not keeping up with current events, but probably K-Town.
Mm-hmm.
The mail strike?
Yeah, Canada was went on strike in December. They mustn't do it.
Well, if they're going to go on strike, December's the day. December's the month to do it because everybody's writing to Santa.
Right.
I said it's over now. I think the strike is over. 2 freshwater 80s. 80, 45, and 50. I have 2 80s, 45, and 50. Wow, 2 80s. Something going on in Paris. Check. Easy to check on the other computer. All right. Yeah, there's a lot. I don't want to get political or anything, but there's a lot happening in the world right now. I'm just checking the computer here.
3:16 here.
In the morning?
AM. Huh?
In the morning, 3 a.m. in the morning.
3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, I see that. Eiffel Tower is closed. Eiffel Tower closes. Paris braces for worst yellow vest protest. Monaco versus Nice postponed amid ongoing protests in France. Yeah, man.
I'm up here falling asleep.
Don't fall asleep.
I'm
Somebody jump
falling.
in. Somebody jump into the stream because like nobody wants to listen to poor old Rip rambling on and on.
I'll be far. It's 3 o'clock. Let me get on off of here.
Okay, biggies.
All right. Thanks for
Thanks for coming
having.
down, man. Yeah, man.
Huh?
Thanks a lot.
All right then.
Next time, man.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, brother. Later. So you guys gonna jump on or what? You expect more streams from me? I seriously wanna. I'd love to stream from the beach. I think that would be really interesting. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Okay, man. How many people watching here? 9 viewers. If somebody wants to, thanks, Al. I really appreciate that, man. If anybody wants to jump in, because y'all are leaving me alone here. Okay, good night. Okay, everybody's jumping shit. I'm gonna, if nobody else wants to, I'm gonna throw a link out there. If somebody wants to jump in, even if you don't know me, jump in and just shoot shit, don't matter. And if nobody wants to join, then I will just shut this thing down. It's boring. Okay, Nemo. Thanks, man. Next time I do this, I'm gonna move the computer to my fish room so you won't be staring at a black camera. Yeah, he did. I guess, no, he didn't actually. Let's get the part of it. Jump in, man. The juice. No, he didn't. How do I do that? Actually, before you go, you could just like. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, man. I'm gonna shut this down. And but I will do like maybe I will do it. I'll choose times when people are not streaming. That's okay, man. No, it's okay. Go ahead. I will manage. And actually, I'm gonna shut this down. And unless somebody, yeah, good night, man. I'll see you next time. Unless somebody tells me that they want to come in and talk, I'm gonna shut this down. You leaving, Davis? Okay, yeah. Yeah, he's looking after. Okay. Yeah, man. Thanks. Yeah, I'll try to stream when nobody's there. You know, I'll try to get. I'll try to put up a tank and have something interesting, or I'll see. I'll try to do something. Maybe stream all that. Be my good. Yeah. Good night. Good night, Tyron. Okay, man. That's it. I'm gonna shut this down. Thank you very much for everybody who's watching. Really appreciate that, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.